بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وآله وصحبه أجمعين. Allah Azza wa Jal instructs us, Allah orders us to be just. إن الله يأمر بالعدل. And Allah Azza wa Jal Himself is fair and just to the extent that He made prohibited upon Himself that He would not be unfair or unjust to His creation, though He owns them and no one compels Him to do anything. But because He is fair and just, He made that prohibited upon Himself. And when we want to become fair and just, we have to be fair and just with Allah the Almighty by not associating others with Him and by doing what He tells us to do and staying away from what He prohibited us from doing. We have to be fair and just with those who are closest to us most, such as our spouses. The Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, whoever has two wives and he is not fair with them, meaning that he favors and prefers one over the other to the extent that he's unfair to the other, whether through spending the nights or through giving gifts, etc. The Prophet says, whoever has two wives and he's unfair to them, he would come on the day of judgment with his side tilted, because this is exactly what he did with the other one, with the other wife. So it's a major sin not to be fair with your spouses. It is not permissible even to be unfair with your own offspring, with your children. In the hadith of Nu'man ibn Bashir ibn Sa'd, may Allah be pleased with him and with his father, Al-Bashir ibn Sa'd wanted to give his son Nu'man a gift. His mother was a wise woman, and he said, I will not accept this gift to my son until you make the Prophet ﷺ a witness on that. When Al-Bashir went to the Prophet and told him ﷺ, the Prophet asked him a question. He said, do you have other children? And Al-Bashir said, yes, I have other offspring with Nu'man. So the Prophet said, ﷺ, have you given them all similar and equal share as the one you want to give to Nu'man? Bashir said, no. The Prophet said, ﷺ, do not make me a witness over such an injustice. Do you want all of your offspring to be dutiful and respectful to you equally? He said, yes. So the Prophet said, then be fair and just in giving them gifts. Fairness and justice is a must, even with the enemies of Allah Azza wa Jal. And Allah tells us in the Quran, do not allow the hatred and grudges inside of you towards your enemies to be unfair. This is prohibited. Be fair and be just. Even with our own enemies? Yes, even with our own enemies. Islam tells you that you must be fair and just. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.